going on, everybody? This is Demetrius Harris, your DAC funding broker, and on this channel I help business owners get access to funding in all types of industries. If you own a roofing company and need money for payroll, materials, equipment, job costs, or working capital, this video is for you. A lot of roofing business owners are landing jobs and bringing in revenue, but they still run into cash flow problems when it is time to pay crews, buy shingles, cover labor, or keep projects moving before the customer payment comes in. In this video, I'm going to break down how roofing company funding works, how businesses may access $25,000 to $500,000, what lenders usually look for, and how the right capital can help you cover payroll, materials, and growth opportunities. Let's get into it. Let's start with the reality of running a roofing company. Roofing is a high overhead business with constant expenses. You have labor, payroll, materials, dump fees, insurance, fuel, equipment, marketing, vehicles, and general operating costs. On top of that, many roofing jobs require you to spend money up front before you get fully paid. That creates pressure on cash flow, even when business is good. So when the roofing company looks for funding, that does not always mean the business is struggling. In many cases, it means the company is growing, taking on larger jobs, or trying to stay ahead of expenses. One of the biggest challenges in roofing is timing. You may win a job today, but still need to cover payroll and buy materials before the full money from the deal comes in. That can put a serious strain on a roofing company. You still have to pay crews, order shingles, underlayment, flashing, nails, sealant, and other job materials. You may also need to pay subcontractors, keep trucks running, and handle overhead while waiting for draws, deposits, or final payments. That is why funding can be such a powerful tool for roofing businesses. There are a lot of reasons roofing companies seek business funding. One major reason is payroll, another is materials. But funding can also help with equipment, trucks, trailers, ladders, safety gear, marketing, office expenses, insurance, and working capital. Some roofing contractors need funding so they can take on bigger jobs. Others need it so they can keep up during busy storm seasons or handle slower months without falling behind. The right funding can help keep jobs moving and create more stability in the business. Now, let's talk about what access to $25,000 to $500,000 can mean for a roofing company. At the lower end, that money may help cover payroll, buy materials, and handle short-term cash flow needs. At the higher end, it may help you take on larger projects, expand crews, add trucks or equipment, increase marketing, or grow into a larger operation. The amount a company may qualify for depends on factors like revenue, time in business, cash flow, and overall business strength. The main point is that funding can give a roofing company room to operate and room to grow. One of the most common funding options for roofing companies is working capital. Working capital is flexible funding that can be used for day-to-day business expenses. That can include payroll, materials, rent, utilities, fuel, marketing, insurance, and general operating costs. This can be especially important in roofing because you often need cash to keep projects moving before payments fully hit your account. Working capital helps bridge that gap and keep the business moving. Some roofing companies also need equipment or vehicle funding. Maybe you need a truck, trailer, dump trailer, compressor, nail, guns, ladders, generators, or safety equipment. In those cases, equipment financing may make sense because it is designed to help you get the tools and equipment your business needs without paying for everything up front. That can help preserve cash flow while still letting you invest in the things that help your company produce revenue. Now, let's talk about what lenders usually look for when reviewing a roofing company. For funding, first, they often look at time in business. They want to see some business history and stability. Second, they look at monthly revenue and how consistent deposits are. Third, they may review your bank activity, cash flow, current debt, and your personal credit profile. The important thing to understand is that it is often about the full business picture, not just one factor by itself. A lot of roofing contractors think they cannot qualify because their credit is not perfect. That is not always true. Credit matters, but it is not always the only thing that matters. Revenue matters, deposits matters, cash flow matters, overall business strength matters. So if your roofing company is producing income and showing solid activity, you may still have options. That is why it is important not to count yourself out too early. One of the biggest mistakes roofing companies owners make is waiting too long. They wait until payroll is due, materials are needed immediately, or cash flow is already tight. Another mistake is not knowing their numbers. You should know your monthly revenue, your average job size, and what the funding will be used for. Other mistakes include mixing business and personal finances, having too many overdrafts, applying for the wrong type of funding, and borrowing without a clear plan. Preparation matters. If you want to improve your approval odds, start by keeping your business deposits consistent. Separate your business and personal finances. Reduce overdrafts and negative bank activity. Keep your records organized. Know your monthly revenue. Have a clear use for the funds. And do not wait until the business is already in crisis. The earlier you prepare, the better your options may be. Roofing companies that understand their numbers and plan ahead usually put themselves in a stronger position. Let's say your roofing company lands several jobs at once, but now you need money for payroll and materials before the customer payments fully come in. Working capital may help you keep crews paid, buy materials, and keep jobs moving without delays. Or maybe your business is growing and you need another truck, trailer, or more equipment to handle the volume. Equipment funding may help you expand without draining your operating cash. The right solution depends on that exact need in your business. The right funding can help your roofing business grow in a major way. It can help you take on larger projects, buy materials faster, keep payroll covered, improve efficiency, add crews, increase marketing, and reduce the stress of cash flow gaps. It can also help you avoid turning down good jobs because you do not have enough capital to support the work. When used strategically, funding can help turn growth opportunities into real revenue. At the end of the day, roofing company funding can be a powerful tool when used the right way. Whether you need $25,000, $100,000, or up to $500,000 for payroll materials, equipment, or growth, the key is understanding your options and positioning your business the right way. Funding should be looked at as a business tool, not just an emergency move. If you own a roofing company and need funding for payroll, materials, equipment, or working capital, check the link in the description to see what options may be available for your business. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on business funding for all industries. And I will see you on the next video.